Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to check out Ethereum's price chart. And I think so far at least, we are going according to what we talked about before. Because if you remember the last time that we talked about it, I think we were right in here. And the idea was that we are probably having a 1-2. And this move is going to continue a little bit into wave 3, 4, 5, followed by a decent bounce back. So I think we should now say that this point was the end of our wave 3 correction, probably like an ABCDEA triangle into wave 4, another move down into wave 5. And trust me, I have actually checked what is happening in here. This thing, as opposed to this one, by like the smallest margins that I have ever seen, is the lowest low. Now, question for you: can we be right now a bit optimistic in Ethereum and say, you know what, we are going to have the next major phase of the bull run starting from the current point? The answer is yes, you can say that. However, should you say that? Okay, that might be a bit of a different story. And I think it does actually sort of kind of come down to what is happening right in here. What you see, if I just zoom in a bit more, okay, I think we are probably having starting from here a 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 3, triangle into 4, another move on the upside into wave 5. And this might be a correction down, either an A, B, C, or maybe a WXY, doesn't really matter. And this is probably another beautiful looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the upside. Now, pay attention. If around the current area in Ethereum, we see just a consolidation pattern, let's say in an ideal scenario, a triangle structure, and then get another move up, it can be a really good sign suggesting that we are having on a higher degree a 5 wave off of the lowest low, which means, you know what, maybe we have hit our final bottom. On the other hand, if from the current point, or let's say just like a bit higher, we get a very strong move down, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, without a lot of overlapping of the waves in order to reach to about these areas, that's not really going to be an ideal sign if you want to be bullish effective immediately, because that's actually going to suggest maybe we are having in Ethereum an ABC zigzag, or let's say actually a 5 wave impulsive structure on the downside, which in terms of the sub waves, we're gonna have basically 5 wave down into wave 1, 3, and 5. Let's change the color so you can see them a bit better. Okay, another 5 into wave 3, and this is our final impulse into 5. And for wave 2 and 4, we can have different scenarios. Let's say ABC into 4, and yep, a WXY structure into wave 2. Now, let's go on the live chart and see what's happening. So, if we get another move down at that point, I'm gonna say, look, in Ethereum, maybe this is 5 down into 1, correction for 2, and was 6. Good continuation of the move down into wave 3, 4, 5. And why am I talking about this scenario right now? 2 reasons. Number 1, at least in like very short term, I'm not seeing yet a consolidation, another move up. If I see this, maybe at that point I am going to change my tone a bit, but for now, maybe not so much. Reason number 2, you see, let's just hide everything. These lows are like very close together, and I am willing to bet that around them a lot of short-term traders open some longs in hope that we get a very strong bounce and hopefully even start the next major phase of the bull run. However, in most cases, the price is not really going to be cooperative. So as a result of that, you're probably going to see a move down in order to take all the loss and gather all the liquidity under here. That's why in an ideal scenario, I want to see maybe another move down in Ethereum in order to take the loss, and then we should probably expect a very strong bounce back. Why? Because one way or the other, I do not believe that our bull run is over, because, well, okay, from the lowest low down here about $1,400, I think in Ethereum we are having a wave 1, correction for 2, a strong, beautiful looking 5 wave up into wave 3. And where is your wave 4 and 5? Well, the answer is you don't really have that one yet. So makes sense to say in Ethereum, number 1, the bull run is not over. Number 2, in the next phase, if we are lucky, we can expect like a very strong extension structure, meaning what? In here, you are probably going to see some great, exciting price action. And number 3, you know what? In the short term, if we are going to get a move down, it's not really going to be the end of the world. Odds are overall, it's just simply part of the bullish process. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Ethereum. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.